Welcome everyone. Today we delve into the whispers within the royal family about Harry and Meghan's return. The speculation has been rife, and today we're pulling back the curtain to reveal what's really going on behind the palace doors. In recent times there have been rumours that Prince William and Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, have no personal desire for reconciliation with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry and Meghan. These rumours suggest an air of emotional fatigue, perhaps even disdain, that hangs over the royal family. But, as we'll discuss, the story may not be as simple as it first appears. The royal family has always been a complex institution, steeped in tradition and bound by duty. However, it's also a family, and like any family, it's not immune to disagreements and discord. The heart of the matter is not just about two brothers and their wives, but about the survival and relevance of the monarchy in the 21st century. Despite the personal feelings that William and Kate might harbour, it's suggested that the royal family may need Harry and Meghan for their very survival. This need isn't necessarily about mending familial bonds, but rather about maintaining public image, popularity, and strategic influence. The monarchy, it seems, may need the Sussexes more than they'd like to admit. The Sussexes, with their charisma and global appeal, bring a certain star power that the monarchy could benefit from. Despite the controversies surrounding them, Harry and Meghan have demonstrated an ability to generate global attention, something that the monarchy needs to stay relevant in today's world. Yet, as we'll explore in the scenes to follow, the potential return of Harry and Meghan isn't straightforward. It's a delicate dance of compromise, control, and public relations. The royal family's private wishes may be more complex and strategic than we might initially think. It seems like there's more than just family ties at play here. Stay tuned as we continue to delve deeper into the royal family's private wishes and the future of the monarchy. Now let's turn to the survival of the monarchy and why the Sussexes may be vital for it. The monarchy, in its essence, is an institution that thrives on tradition, continuity, and most importantly, public support. And it's this public support that could be compromised if the royal family does not reconcile with the Sussexes. You see, the Sussexes have become global personalities and their popularity extends far beyond the borders of Britain. But it's not just about popularity. It's about the monarchy's ability to adapt and evolve. The Sussexes represent a more modern approach to royalty, one that is less about entitlement and more about service. They've shown that they're willing to break with tradition in order to do what they believe is right. And in a world that is changing faster than ever, this kind of flexibility could be crucial for the monarchy's survival. However, it's important to remember that this is not just about Harry and Meghan. It's about the entire institution. If the monarchy cannot find a way to accommodate the Sussexes, it could send a message to the public that the institution is unable to adapt, that it is stuck in the past. And this could have serious implications for the monarchy's future. On the other hand, a reconciliation could send a very different message. It could show that the monarchy is capable of change, of learning from its mistakes, and of putting the interests of the institution above personal feelings. It could demonstrate that the monarchy is willing to evolve in order to maintain its relevance in the 21st century. And so, the Sussexes could be more than just members of the royal family. They could be the key to the monarchy's survival in this rapidly changing world. They could help to modernize the institution, to make it more relatable, and to ensure that it continues to hold a special place in the hearts of the public. So, it appears there's a strategic necessity for reconciliation beyond personal feelings. Could there be a compromise on the horizon? Let's explore the idea of reintroducing the Sussexes as part-time royals. Now, this concept isn't exactly new. It was, in fact, the original request of Harry and Meghan when they first decided to step back from their royal duties. The royal family, in their wisdom, rejected this proposal. But now they may be rethinking their stance. Why the change of heart, you might wonder? Well, it's quite simple. It's all about maintaining the delicate balance of power within the royal family. The monarchy, in its centuries-old existence, has always been about control. It's about maintaining a certain image, a certain decorum, and a certain level of influence over the British public and beyond. So, reintroducing Harry and Meghan as part-time royals could offer the perfect compromise. It gives the royal family an opportunity to regain some of the ground they lost in the wake of the Sussexes' departure. It allows them to tap into the undeniable star power of the Sussexes while still maintaining a semblance of control over their activities. However, this is not without its challenges. Harry and Meghan have tasted the freedom of an independent life. They've built a brand outside the confines of the palace, and they've used their platform to champion causes they deeply care about. So the question remains, would they be willing to give up some of that freedom to become part-time royals? It's a delicate dance, a game of give and take. Both sides have something to gain and something to lose. The royal family needs the Sussexes for their popularity and relevance. The Sussexes, on the other hand, might appreciate the security and influence that comes with being part of one of the world's most famous families. But at what cost? It's a delicate balance of power, isn't it? We move on to the undeniable star power of Harry and Meghan and what that means for the royal family. Think about it. Harry and Meghan are arguably the most globally recognised members of the British monarchy. Why? Because they are not just royals. They are international celebrities. They are influencers. They are philanthropists. They are powerhouses in their own right. And they have a certain charm, a charisma that effortlessly draws the camera's attention. Meghan, especially, has a captivating presence that keeps the world watching. They've leveraged their fame and influence to create a global brand that extends far beyond the confines of the royal family. They've signed multi-million-dollar deals with companies like Netflix and Spotify, launched their own charitable foundation. Archewell and Meghan has even ventured into the world of children's literature. Their star power is undeniable, and it's a force the royal family cannot ignore. Let's consider this. The monarchy is an age-old institution. It thrives on tradition, ceremony, and a certain degree of aloofness. But we're living in the 21st century, an era of social media, celebrity culture, and instant gratification. The world is changing, and if the monarchy wants to stay relevant, it needs to change too. That's where Harry and Meghan come in. They offer a modern, relatable image that appeals to a younger, more diverse audience. They represent a fresh, vibrant side of the monarchy that we haven't seen before. They have the ability to generate global attention, to keep the monarchy in the headlines, to maintain public interest. They give the monarchy that much-needed touch of contemporary relevance. But this is a delicate balancing act. The monarchy needs to leverage Harry and Meghan's star power without compromising its own values and traditions. It needs to find a way to incorporate their modern appeal without losing its own identity. It's not an easy task, but it's a crucial one. The camera may love Meghan, but it seems the monarchy needs her even more. What would it cost for the Sussexes to return to the royal fold? Let's discuss. Harry and Meghan's return to the monarchy would not be without conditions. The royal family might demand a full retreat from their commercial ventures. This means no more Netflix deals, no more book contracts, essentially no more financial independence. They would also have to put a lid on their political ambitions, particularly Meghan, who has shown a keen interest in social issues. Could the Duchess of Sussex, who has grown accustomed to her newfound freedom, be willing to trade her voice for a royal title again? Moreover, would Harry, who has tasted a life far from the royal scrutiny, be ready to step back into the limelight? The price of return seems steep, but is it worth it for the monarchy? Could the allure of their star power outweigh the potential risks? Only time will tell. Lastly, let's examine the strategic PR chess game at play here. The potential return of the Sussexes isn't about rekindling familial ties, it's a calculated move to bolster the strength and popularity of the monarchy. The royal family is acutely aware of the global attention that Harry and Meghan command. Their star power is undeniable and could be a valuable asset in ensuring the monarchy's relevance in the modern world. However, the return of the Sussexes isn't without its conditions. The monarchy expects complete submission, a relinquishment of independence. This isn't a warm, open-armed welcome back into the family, it's a strategic maneuver, a PR chess game, where each move is carefully considered for its impact on the public's perception of the monarchy. It seems this royal saga is far from over. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this fascinating story.